Before we even start the video, you already know what time it is. Make sure you take a second to smash that like button down below. If this video gets 1,500 likes, which I know is a lot to ask because it is like being posted like 4 to 5 hours later than normal. But if it gets 1,500 likes, I will do a live cop tomorrow morning, showing you guys my pathetic attempt at trying to acquire some of these goods. So of course, hit that like button down below, show some love in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe and turn on post notifications. Your boy's been working hard. Look at all these dang Red Bulls I've been drinking. But anyways, let's get to this delicious little, wait, hold on. Back to the beginning, and now let's get to this delicious little video. Okay guys, what is good? I love this week so much. This week is so gas that your boy had to wear one of his favorite Supreme pieces. I had to pull it out the closet. As you guys know, I do not know what year this is from. I think it is 2017. You guys will probably correct me in the comments because you guys are just a wealth of knowledge, an encyclopedia of information. But I love this piece. Obviously, you guys know I'm from the Pacific Northwest. This is the Seattle Sonics colorways, and it's the number 40, which was Shawn Kemp's number when he played for the Seattle Sonics. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. That is a whole new intro. What am I doing? Let's try that again. Well, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Slide Women. Today we're going to go over this week's Supreme Droplist. I believe it is week 7. Damn, I am good. And this is an amazing week for 2 reasons. There's not like crazy resale this week. There's gonna be some pieces that will hit. There's some pieces that you can make some money on, which we will talk about. But we have fall tees dropping and we have these fire Vans dropping. And I don't think any of these pieces will go crazy. I do think they will have some value, so I would recommend going for them. I think that the best bet will be going for all the fall tees. That'll be probably where you can make your most money, or at least have the most guarantee to make money. Although I do not think those will be the first thing to sell out. So if you want something for your personal, you will have the opportunity to probably go get that and then go grab all the tees. That being said, there will be a couple colorways to these tees that sell out, like especially the Pillows tee and the Bible tee, I think specifically. But I must say, this is definitely one of the better weeks. This is probably like, it's gonna sound weird saying because there's nothing in particularly that is like super crazy to me, but this is probably one of the best weeks of the season. And I don't think that they will top this week only because there are so many good items to go for. And for people who like buying for their personal and not just reselling, it's an amazing week. And the people who like reselling, you can still make a little bit of money on top. This isn't like the most profitable week for resellers. Don't text me. I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart about my fellow compadres that got a love for garments, for clothing. You dig? So moving right into it, we got the Tim the Toolman Taylor set right here. The Supreme Chapman screwdriver set. So whether you are going to be incarcerated and go to a women's prison and you need to have a shank, you have the Supreme screwdriver for that instance. Or if you are just a handyman around the house or a hype beast that will never use these and just display them, then this is the set for you. I definitely would like to have this. I don't know why, but I have all this Supreme's like tool stuff. But this I will also add to the collection of items that I'll probably not ever use, and it will just be displayed, and then like occasionally when I need to hang up a photo or a painting, like, you know, that Supreme one right there. The next hitter this week will definitely have to be the big logo beanie. These always hit, these always sell out, and they do pretty good on the resale market. These are one of the Supreme items that do fairly well, and I have no idea why, because they literally fit like broken condoms. They're not loose gauge beanies, they're garbage. You guys already know my opinion on it. The only beanies that I rock are loose gauge beanies. All their box logo beanies, these big logo beanies, the S logo beanies, they don't do those on rib logos, like, and I mean like the true box logos, not the little mini box logo. So if you would like your head to look like you just put an extra small condom on it, then definitely go for these. Or if you would like to make a little bit of money, you can still go for these and sell them for like 10 to 20 on top. You got the Supreme Kent military hairbrush. I think this will be an item that I don't think this will really sell out that much. I don't need it. My hair's straight as maybe I could use this brush for my pubes though, because those things be looking like a 1960s porn star. But this accessory will have to be a pass for me. This did get a lot of upvotes, and it seems like a lot of people are excited about it, which, by the way, if you guys want to share your opinions about this week's Supreme Drop List, of course, let me know by smashing that like button down below. Wait, what? No, that's not what I want you guys to do. I mean, I do want you guys to do that, but if you guys want to let me know your opinions, follow me on Instagram, the Starlife, THESTARRLIFE. This can be somewhere on the screen and down in the description down below.
That's all, folks.
You guys already know I got the most fire Instagram in the game. I've actually been going crazy on the Instagram stories this morning because I'm super hyped up since I've downed like a whole case of Red Bulls. But definitely follow me on Instagram. I got some fire content. I have a bunch of fire coming. I'm super excited to share with you guys, so follow me on there. Also, while you're following Instagrams, some of the items that I will cop to resale will be sold on Robitussin Poppy, so make sure you go follow that as well as my personal resale page. Both those will be on the screen and in the description down below, so make sure you go follow both those Instagrams. And while you're doing stuff to support your boy, support the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications if you have not already. And then of course, turn that gray thumb blue, like this video, show some love in the comments. And like I said before, if this video gets like 1,500 likes, I'll do a live cop video for you guys. Seems like a lot of you guys like the live cop videos, so if you guys wanna see that, like I said, smash that like button down below and I will gladly make one tomorrow morning. Moving on, we're gonna go over all the tees together at the end. We do have the piping crew neck. Now, this looks to be embroidered or stitched in. If it is, I support it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't really like these colorways. I think it's a piece that will probably have some resale value. I do not know what the retail is. I would never have this piece for my personal collection, but I know that like the hype beasts worldwide conglomerate will love this particular crew neck, because anyone's gonna be able to definitely fill in the rest of that word. When they see the super, they're gonna know it's Supreme. We also have the Delta hooded sweatshirt, which has this Delta graphic embroidered across the chesticles, the titties. And of course, we have the same graphic on some skateboard decks as well. I don't think these will particularly sell that well, so I'm not going to go for them, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Whoa, I did not know these were dropping. The Script 6 logo or 6 panel strap back? You're telling me that Supreme is making their own dad hat? It's not a Lacoste collaboration. It's not like the older one that was like basically like a play on the polo hats. I'm talking about this piece right here. This is a little bit older for those of you guys that don't know. This is like a cycling hat. They're making actual strap backs. I don't even wear hats, but I think I'm gonna have to cop one of these. I'm not even a fan of these colors except for maybe the yellow one. Your boy's still gonna need to cop one of these in honor of the dad hat movement. I'm so glad that literally Supreme waited for dad hats to be just the most popular thing in the world and then completely fall off and not really matter anymore. And then they finally made dad hats 3 years later. Shout out to Supreme. And while we're talking about headwear, we might as well talk about the Delta beanie as well, since we just talked about the Delta stuff. They do have the same graphic, not colored in, outlined on these shitty ass beanies. We have the Murakik top. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's a long sleeve. I love the like how small and like vertical the branding is. It doesn't go like all the way down, but I think it's a really cool way to actually make this tee. I think the design is pretty sick. It's a really clean long sleeve, but of course I will not wear long sleeves. I go on this rant every time they drop a long sleeve, but of course I feel like if it's hot enough to wear a long sleeve, I'm gonna wear a short sleeve, and if it's cold enough to wear a long sleeve, I'm gonna wear a hoodie or a crew neck or a lightweight sweater over just a thin long sleeve. But that is just me. So moving on, we have these corduroy skate pants. I think these are actually really dope. I love corduroy, but I hate Supreme skate pants. It's not a good look, but I might even buy these because I love that brown, I love that olive, and I love corduroy pants in general. That being said, the bronze 56K corduroy pants are way harder, and I have those in black and yellow, so I don't really know if there is a purpose for me copping these, but of course they got the Supreme star, and you know your boys always live in the star life, so maybe I'll just cop one of these because I want to see them make more stuff down this path of coolness. The blue one's kind of cool too, and speaking of blue, they also have that color with this chino pant that they're dropping. It's the crown chino pant. It's got the little crown embroidered on the right ass cheek or upper ass. It's like almost like a tramp stamp slash ass cheek region because it's to the right and not in the center. But regardless, these are okay for like essential pieces. I like some of the colors, but nothing crazy, and I'll definitely be passing. You have this button-up long sleeve tee that's got like this kind of tie-dye fabric. Looks something that you would see like maybe at like a Mod Sun concert, or I guess like at some kind of like hippie concert type shit. I don't hate the colors. I don't really know what's going on. It looks kind of like there's like tie-dyed eyeballs or something, or maybe like, you know those things that you touch when you were a kid that for some reason they just like were super intriguing. You like touch it and like the lightning goes to it. Kind of like that, some kind of orb. I don't really want to spend that much time on this polo or bucket hat, but both of them are garbage in my opinion. I'm not a fan of either of these striped goods. Earn your stripes, don't earn these, please. Bars! Now we get to the good stuff, the best stuff of the week in my personal opinion. This graphic comes in a plethora of goods. I'm not really worried about the vest, but the vest has the exact same graphics that the other pieces I'm going to talk about that I personally will be going for have, and that are these like Indian / Native American garments or goods. I saw some people being like, it's not politically correct to say Indian. What? But regardless, these graphics are fucking sick. Every time I go visit my Uncle Pepe in prison, we actually stop at this like gas station that's on a reservation that's got a big ass totem pole. In Tacoma, we have Point Defiance Park, which has a really big totem pole. Mount Tahoma High School, the old one at least, used to have a really big totem pole. In fact, when I went to middle school in Olympia, my mascot was a totem pole. And although these aren't necessarily totem poles, these creatures or these like Native American depictions of these creatures are often seen stacked on top of each other to create a totem pole. I don't know, I just really fuck with these pieces. I love these pieces, being from Washington and just being that Native American culture is really embedded into the Pacific Northwest. I'm sure a lot of my good friends out here will be going for these goods. If I remember correctly, my bro Will, who I still need to go thrifting with once I get some time, said he fucked with these. If you guys don't know who that is, it's a friend of mine that I actually met through the Instagram interwebs, but they actually sell fireworks at the War Pony here in Tacoma. But yeah, man, much love to you. If you are watching this, I don't know if you are, but yeah, much love, G. Now, the last piece before we get to the tees, we have this piece right here. If I remember correctly, the art is from Rita Ackerman. You have this Princess Mononoke inspired type piece. I don't know if it's really inspired by Princess Mononoke. If you guys are a fan of anime and you guys fuck with Princess Mononoke, I fuck with you. That being said, I like the artwork. I'm not getting the board, but I probably will get the tee that also uses the same artwork we saw on the rayon. I normally don't like when they recycle graphics like this from the same season and put it on a tee, but I did really fuck with this graphic. I really fucked with this rayon. I copped this rayon, so I'll probably cop the menstruation tee as well. I saw people get mad at that, like, what? If this pisses you off, you guys should never go to an art museum. You guys should probably lock yourself in a basement and never go outside if you are that sensitive. I almost forgot to go over the Vans, actually. What am I doing with my life? These Vans are so fucking sick. They come in 3 colors. They come in a blue, black, and yellow. They come in a black with contrasting white stitching, and then the checkered. You already know your boy wants that checkered. That checkered is so freaking sexy. It has the fuck the world graphic on it, which they have used before. In fact, they actually used it on this denim jacket. Look at that right there. If you look too, the fuck actually has flames inside of it. And it's super cool that they are using it on this Vans collaboration. I definitely need those checkered ones in the personal. I'm a big fan of Vans skate highs. I have a plethora of skate highs in the collection, especially those deconstructed ones and like some double taps, the Mastermind collabs. I have so many fucking skate highs and I need these in my collection. I kind of wish I would have kept those green skulls, man. Those were so hard. Okay, so now we're ready for the tees. We got the American Picture tee, which I'm not quite sure what this is. It says the artwork is done by Jacob Holt. And I have no idea what this is. If you guys have some information on it, let me know. It'll probably do fairly well. It's got the little Supreme box logo in the corner, which it seems like they've strayed away from doing on some of their recent pieces. Like the box logo anywhere on it just adds a little bit of value, you dig. You got the Supreme Mercenary tee. I don't really know how I feel about this. You got these like toy blocks that have different fonts or different, like, it's like each block is like a different font, so every other block matches the font from like 1 block ago. I don't really know how to explain it. Maths. But you have this like porcupine human creature holding a, I don't know what the fuck this is. If you guys know what this is, just let me know in the comments. I have literally no idea what this is from. That being said, it does look like it's holding M16, which, random fact, I have shot before, so that's kind of cool. Moving on, we have one of my favorite pieces, the Supreme Bible. Oh, and it says Supreme in gold on the front of it. That's so fire. I honestly, when I first saw the leak of this, I was kind of surprised they didn't use like the stash book, but I'm kind of glad they didn't. I'm glad that they like did their own take on it. I really fuck with this piece, actually really heavy. I might get one of these for the personal. I always talk about this. I feel like Supreme has gotten really lazy with like implementing their branding and making like true to streetwear style pieces. Oftentimes nowadays it just seems like Supreme will steal artwork and then put the box logo in the corner, kind of like that first piece that I showed you guys, and I really just don't care for that as much as if they were like, steal stuff all you want. Every streetwear brand steals shit. That's just what like essentially streetwear is at this point. But if you do it, like try to like put your brand in it in like a cool way and do something dope. And I feel like this shirt does just that. So definitely your boy will be praying to this t-shirt. Maybe I should start saving up for those stash books, but like the stash Bibles are so fucking expensive, bro. It's such a fire accessory. Then we have the Pillows tee. I don't know why this piece is so hyped. It's like, okay, it's cool. But this is like the most upvoted tee. And I do not think this in any way compares to the Bible tee, but that's just my opinion. Maybe some religious people didn't like the Supreme Bible tee, which is why this one's so upvoted, but it's like it's a cool tee that it's good for anyone. Like anyone will rock with this. It's like the colors are kind of cool, I guess. It's got the letters and pillows. Woo! You got this Supreme cheese tee, and I fucking hate this tee because it's like, one, it's shitty. It's just shitty. Yeah, I just don't even like it. Two, they couldn't even use like quality cheese. They use that like shitty cheese that you never want to use in your life, like the stuff that like comes in like each individual slice is like pre-packed. People use it out of convenience, but I don't know why, because it's so fucking gross. Like I would never want to. I feel like you can't even melt that. Like I feel like you can't destroy that cheese. The only way to get rid of it is by eating it and just allowing it to disappear in your digestive system. But in reality, like you're not getting rid of it. I feel like if you burned it, it would like probably melt the flame before it melts the cheese. Like this shit is just so fucking disgusting. Gross. And even looking at it kind of makes me want to throw up. So I fucking hate this t-shirt with a passion. I don't really know what the weird back tee is referencing. I think it's like some Kill Bill shit. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't know. I don't really care for it that much. Then we got the live tee, which I think is actually really slept on. You have basically like a little stick figure enjoying some nice titties, maybe at some sort of strip joint or something like that. And then you have a bomb ready to hit the ground. Everything is like kind of blue, and then everything is in flames and engulfed in what looks to be some sort of hell, since the individual grew horns. It says Supreme in the corner. I think this is a nice little comic strip. It's really dope. I actually think this is probably one of the better tees, and this might even make it to my personal collection. Then you got the Supreme Incorporated tee, Where Knowledge Reigns. This is so fucking whack. This kind of reminds me of that like Supreme like Champions collab where it's like stay in school. I don't know. I don't really rock with it. But that being said, at the very last tab, you can see some of the colors. They're gonna have like a dark blue, a pink, a yellow, a black, of course, baby blue, white, camo, orange, and what looks to be like some sort of like olive green, but like that's a kind of a weird color. It's like not olive green, but it kind of isn't olive green. I don't know, you guys can correct me, but I really like how the red's popping on that. Yeah, that period blood's looking real good on that olive green, boy. Anyways, that is the entire drop list. Let me know what you guys think of this week's drop list down in the comments below. Make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at the star of this, THESTARRLIFE. The most fire Instagram in the game, of course. Make sure you follow my resale page, Robitussinpapi, ROBITUSSINPAPI. I've been inspired by my man Boone to like actually spell that out, so I'm getting good at it now. Your boy's about to enter into a spelling bee contest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. And as always, peace the fuck out.